Now that we have a contract and deposit on the boat, it's time to find what we need next, which is a slip. I have to go search for a slip to put the boat in once we get it back. And also a surveyor to survey the boat to make sure it's going to be exactly what we want. So let's go see what we can find.
Open your eyes and look around. So many new things to be found. I know a place where you can go, where there's no one to tell you yes or no. If you just look into your heart, you will find her. That's the place to start. If you take a step and take another again, you'll find.
Last powerboat that Kathy and I had was kept at Blue Water Marina in Oak Island. It was a nice place, but it was really close to Lockwood Folly, the inlet that comes in from the ocean into the ICW. The bad part about it was storm surges from hurricanes came in the Folly, and it would really do a lot of damage to the boats. So we decided maybe we don't want to do that again this time. Maybe we want to go somewhere else and see if we can find a better place to put the boat. That's what we're going to look for now. It would really be nice to find a hurricane hole somewhere in North Carolina or South Carolina close to us so we wouldn't have to drive so far. One of the places we really liked was Osprey Marina in South Myrtle Beach. Another marina we liked was the Lightkeepers Marina, and that's in North Myrtle Beach close to Little River. And our last choice was Cricket Cove Marina, which was in North Myrtle Beach in Little River also. Speaking with locals, all three of these marinas were known hurricane holes to protect your boat during hurricanes. We visited all three and liked all three, just had to make a decision on which one we really wanted to try to get. Osprey Marina is located at mile marker 373 on the Intercoastal Waterway in Myrtle Beach. The waterway is very deep. It has a draft of 9 feet at mean low water, and it's 150 feet off the waterway. It's a great location. Next up is the Lightkeeper Marina. It's located on the ICW at mile marker 346, and it's within the Coquina Harbor. It's located about 5.4 miles from the Little River Inlet, and there are no bridges in between. It's located far enough from the ocean that you don't have to worry about big wakes, and the hurricanes, when they come, won't do as much damage. It's also close enough that you can reach the inlet to the ocean in short order. Next up is the Cricket Cove Marina. It's located at mile marker 345 on the Intercoastal Waterway in Little River, South Carolina. It's also about 20 minutes from the Little River Inlet to the ocean, so far enough away that it is a hurricane hole. And also, I'm very familiar with it because that's where the Myrtle Beach Sailing School's at, where I had taken my 103 and 104. So this is a great location. I had navigated these waters quite a bit and was quite familiar with them. The waters was really calm most of the time, and it was easy to navigate. So this is a great area, a great place to look at also. Only thing is some of the slips were a little bit shallow. Cricket Cove Marina has all kinds of amenities, including a really nice restaurant called Snookies. They have really great food. We've ate there before. So I called Osprey Marina, and they said they had a waiting list for about a year or longer. Then I called Lightkeeper, and they said they had about 10 or 12 people on the waiting list, and it could be a year, that everybody came back from the Bahamas back to the U.S., and all their slips were full. So my last option, I called Cricket Cove Marina, and they told me, well, they may have one, but if I was going to get it, I had to get it right now. Give them the credit card and book it. I told them I wasn't sure when I was getting the boat. I wasn't going to sure when we was going to get it purchased. And they said, if you want this slip, you better get it now because it's not going to last. So, yep, I had to book it anyway. So at least we got a slip. Next, I went online to try to find a surveyor in Florida that would come over to the boat, look at the boat while it was on the boat lift. I looked all over the internet and finally found the NAMS, National Association of Marine Surveyors. So I scanned down through their list to look for surveyors that would be close by so I could give them a call and see if they'd be willing to come over and survey the boat. Unfortunately, when I called the surveyors, they either said one said he was too busy and he had too much to do and he couldn't look at it for a year. Another said he didn't want to look at it if it was going to be on a lift. He wanted me to take it to a marina, which was going to take me a whole day to get it to the marina. And the other one said, yeah, he might could do it, but it'd probably be about a month. I told him I didn't really have a month because we're trying to buy the boat and we need the survey done now. The next call I made was to a marine surveyor over in Sarasota, Florida, named Billy Fox. Talked to Billy, and Billy was, really, really nice. And he said, yeah, he traveled all the time, so that wouldn't be a problem. And he wouldn't mind looking at the boat on the lift. That would be great. He could get around it and really, look at it and go over it really, really well. So I booked an appointment for the next week to get Billy over to survey the boat. The cool thing about Billy was he had all kinds of credentials and he was a YouTuber. So that made it a lot easier to shoot the footage, while he was surveying, and he didn't mind doing that. So that was really great. I was really glad to get him to come over and, line it up for the next week.
Rolling.
In 1 mile, turn right onto State Road 64.
But yeah, I'm Billy Fox. This is Zena Fox. I'm part of a 200 certified group of people, a society called NAMS, National Association of Marine Surveyors. We are part of a group that is certified, and we perform safety and structural surveys on boats, make sure they're safe. And we do this for pre-purchase for insurance companies. If somebody gets in an accident, we write reports. And I've been doing this for 25 years.